Okay. So many kids in our house, so let's turn sound up.
I've heard her sing before.
I think it's time for a grandkid roundup.
I don't recognize anyone else though.
Can hear a pin drop.
Nice.
Shape shifts. Antonio gets his gift today. My older sisters, Isabella and Luisa.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Perfect in every way. Isabella. Goes a flower, the town goes wild. Isabella. She's the perfect.
The guy at the bottom with the little egg shaker, he clearly is doing the boom, 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 boom. I think all of these must have been pre-recorded because he would have to have a microphone much closer in order to get that sound. She also sounds like she has a little bit more extra reverb on, unless she was standing somewhere that was like super hollow with nothing around. But at the same time, you're hearing her breath, which means that the microphone, again, will be closer. So under the assumption that this has been pre-recorded, it's still really good. They're on point. One of the most difficult things about being an a cappella group is being able to understand what they're saying, because not only are they all saying the same thing at the same time, so you have a lot of consonants, which would be like all of the different sounds that you're hearing. If they come in at different points, then you get like a and you get too many of them. So they're doing a great job at coming in, not only all at the same time, but creating a dynamic together, considering that they all recorded at different times.
Risa and Risa, first draw, the beauty in the pond, no wrong. If I fall to
What?
grip and it won't let go. Whoa. Pressure like a tick till it's ready to blow.
Whoa.
Sister stronger. She
Wow.
hang on a little longer. Who am I if I can't carry it all?
He's doing a great job. Holy crap. Wow. That's like really good. Till it's ready to blow. Whoa. He's able to add a raspiness onto his whoa. Now, I always thought that this song was definitely created to be more for a guy because the notes are lower. Everything just about it. I'm kind of not surprised because truthfully, this song was more written for a guy's vocal range in the first place. When she went to sing it, which by the way, I've done a ton of reactions for Encanto, and please be sure to check all of those out. When I did break down her vocals on that song, it was noticeable that it was placed far back and it was really heavy, whereas when it's a guy singing it, now he can kind of ping it and rock it to the front because it's at the top of his register rather than being at the bottom of a female register. So it really sits well with these vocals.
Falter.
No. I really like it.
Light up the dominoes, the light wind blows. You try to stop it, don't believe it, on it goes.
It's so good. It fits so well. What is happening? Seriously, that was amazing. So as a vocal coach, every once in a while, I will get a student that comes in who wants to do screamo. And the number one problem that I find is that they are trying to scream too low in their register. They're not allowing their voice to actually stretch where they need it and scream from higher up. He was screaming from higher up. It was placed perfectly forward with that rasp, with the haze that we want of the scream, but placed high enough so his vocal cords can stretch. Too low, and it's got kind of this sound. And it's gonna be too heavy on the voice if you are a tenor, which clearly he's a higher range singer. So I love that he grabbed the high scream for it. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, it looks like we got another surface pressure. Wow. He is slightly pulling back his epiglottis. That's why it sounds a little muffled. Who am I? Instead of who am I? who am I, is kind of pulled back a little bit, but this gives him this domey sound to his voice. And the fact that, can we just mention, how tall is this guy? I mean, look at the head to door ratio. Maybe it's like from where the camera's standing, but if he is this tall, that means a lot of times the vocal cords are in ratio to the rest of the body. He might have very big vocal cords, which would give it a different timbre, a different sound to it, beyond him closing that epiglottis, but allowing this thicker, deeper sound even in his high notes, which this is a little bit upper in his register as he's doing the whoa, it's a little bit higher. That's where he's getting that sound, I bet. Okay, so I want to hear him sing another one of these songs because he seems to be popular. So let's try this one.
7-foot frame, racks along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black.
Yeah. On the all, it's not forward at all. It's very far pulled back. Listen to that all.
7-foot frame, racks along his back. When he calls your name,
Watch.
it all fades to black. Yeah, he sees your dreams and feasts on your screen. We don't talk about Bruno, no.
Nice.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Now, if you have some other TikTok or Instagram or YouTube covers that you would like me to review, go ahead and comment with those down below right now, because if I get enough requests for it, then I'll just have to do another compilation. Why not? And I have done a watch party for Encanto with the screen and everything, and that is available in my Patreon. I will put that link down below. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I've done a ton of Encanto videos, and if I haven't mentioned it yet, I'm mentioning it now, and I will put that playlist down below as well. Yeah.
Hay oruguitas, no se
What?
aguante más, hay que crecer, parte y volver, hacia adelante seguirás, vienen milagros, vienen crisálidas,
Wow.
hay que partir y construir su propio futuro. Hay oruguitas, no se
I want to hear that riff again.
aguirás, vienen milagros, vienen crisálidas.
Oh, into that falsetto.
Y construir su propio futuro. Hay
Oh.
oruguitas, no se aguante más, hay que crecer, aparte y volver, hacia adelante seguirás.
My only thing is that I wish he would open up his mouth a little bit more. We would hear so much more coming out, and I like what I hear. I'm actually very surprised. There's been 593 people have liked this. I'm gonna have to like this. It needs more likes. That is so good. He is slightly squeezing up his sound. My suggestion to him would be to open up his mouth a little bit more and grab some more space within his throat. That will let the sound float a little bit more. When I did my review of Dos Oruguitas and I went over the live version, as well as the recorded version, I noticed that he adds a little bit more air and a little bit more softness. And I think this singer, Matthew, could get a little bit more of that tone if he opened up a little more space. I think it's pre-recorded too. Get it? This is supposed to be like a hip-hop version of this?
Fashion that'll tip till you just go pop. Whoa, give it to your sister's older. Give her all the heavy things we can
A lot of effects.
If I can run with the ball, if I fall to fashion like a grip, and it won't let go. Whoa.
Yeah, and this is definitely pre-recorded because you can hear that soft texture in her voice. She would have to get like right this close to the mic. whoa. Otherwise, if she's back here, it's not going to sound the same. We're not going to get that same texture that she's getting with this. Now, if you want a sneak peek behind the curtain at what I do to take care of my vocals, then you need to come backstage. See what vocal warm-ups I do every day. Watch as I go live and work with students during our masterclasses, or you can even put in a video of you singing to get feedback. Now, whether you join in or you just sit back and watch, either way, you'll now be part of a community of people who love to sing just like you do. So grab your backstage pass at singwithaudrey.com.
Can I deliver us a river of thunder?
What?
Carnivorous, a little just won't do. I want to feel the shiver of something new. I'm so sick of pretty, I want something true. Don't you just seem like your life's been a dream since the moment you open your eyes.
Okay, I want you to see his head and neck position. See how it's tilted back? And he has a habit of, as he's singing, to kind of drop back and go back here. This puts his head out of alignment. He will have so much more power, and he'll be able to sing longer if he keeps that head back in alignment. Otherwise, this actually sounds really good. I'm liking his dynamics. I like the space that he's putting into this.
Open your heart, do these roots go all I know are the blossoms.
Yeah, see how the head's out?
But it's awesome to see how you rise, how far can I rise through the roof.
But that sounds really good.
Let's go. A hurricane of Hakarandai.
I like it.
Strangling figure hanging by. Pomade said I feel the air as I climb and I push through. What else? What else?
Push through.
What
That
can
pull.
you do when you are deeply, madly, truly in the moment? The moment, keep going. What can you do?